Alright, I don't know where I'm gonna go in this video. It's gonna be, just me venting, talking about everything that's going on. I just woke up a little bit ago, and right when I got up, I'm waiting on either a call or a text from my pharmacy for them to tell me that, the script that I get is ready. And here, I knew something was wrong, and I'm not going to talk about this the whole video, just real quick. I called the pharmacy, and they're saying that I have two prescriptions that are, I don't remember the word, that are being processed. And I'm like, oh gosh, here we go again. So I know I'm going to have to probably call and all this bullshit, you know, and go through what I went through before because there's no communication, you know. These things happen because, you're talking to automated voices or you're talking to someone that's not paying attention. I'm not going to get into the whole story. But anyway, besides that, it's just the monotony of life and the day. I woke up and it's just things are so monotonous. It's so over and over again. And I'm constantly looking at how can I break this monotony up? How can I get out of this monotony? I'm about to put water in my cup, put my cup in the microwave, pour the coffee, the sugar, the milk in my cup, drink my coffee, and then I'll be starting my day again. And this is an example of, it's almost like I can feel myself kind of falling off of something in a way, if that makes any sense. I can kind of feel myself falling down a little bit from where I was at the last couple weeks. And I don't know if it's a mental thing. I don't know if it's just I'm tired of doing the same thing over and over again. But it's very hard to find new things, like how can I make this day new? How can I possibly make it new? And the only way that I can make it new is with, music and writing and drawing and the art related stuff. But that's just me, that's not for the person watching. I even ask you, like, what can you really do to break up the monotony? And I don't do this to get people all fucked up, even though life does get that way sometimes. But the reason why I'm so pissed off, and I am pissed off right now, because these little things happen because of either one person or one little thing, and then you have to do like 2 or 3 or 4 things to get it back to how it should have been in the first place. Now I'm probably going to have to call my insurance. They're going to have to, do something, and then my date's going to be held back. It's like these little things happen, and they just, someone like me, it throws me off so bad. Right when I woke up, I knew, I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm going to have to do this again. And yesterday wasn't so bad. But yet, today I just wake up and say, this shit is just monotonous. It's just monotonous. It's monotonous. It's monotonous. And that's why I tell other people and I tell myself, don't try to make yourself so much better and to get way up the mountain, because sooner or later you're going to fall anyway. You're going to fall off the mountain. So, it's kind of like I'm just still trying to find that, needing to find that balance. I'm not trying to find it because I'm just letting things be. I'll still use that word, but I am just letting things be as they are, and I'm letting things go as they are. I'm not forcing nothing, I'm not doing any of that stuff. But yet, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take my walk or a jog later on, whatever I do. And I know I'll be right back to square one the next day I wake up. And it's like, that's why I tell y'all, man, find something that you like to do or something that keeps you busy or a hobby. You gotta find something. If you don't, you're gonna go crazy. Like me, I'm gonna go nuts if I don't find something to either keep me busy or something to keep me away from stress and other things that make me this way. Because it only takes one thing to get me back to some type of way that I don't like, and I know that's my own problem, and I know it's not the end of the world and it's not the biggest issue, but it's just like, I just don't want to do this shit. I just don't want to do this shit. And then I'm watching this other video with this guy. He's talking about he's tired of working. He's tired of, just this system and the money and having to have money to pay for an apartment and all this stuff. It just dulls your everything. It just completely dulls everything, Because, it's like one video I'm talking and I'm kind of telling you, eat healthy, get some exercise. These are things that need to be done for the human body. These are things that I need to do. I need to do those things because if I don't, then I'm going to be unhealthy, But it's just, I'm 35 and I don't know. I just, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Like, I really don't know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my days besides this arts related stuff and whatever. That's all that I have to look forward to, is that. Because I don't look forward to nothing in this society or the system anymore. So that's dead to me. That's graveyard stuff. And a lot of people, they talk about this. See, this is something that I need to keep talking about and keep getting it out of me, because if I let it stew up in me and I let it resonate up in me, it's just going to destroy my whole day. It's just going to put me in a spot where I don't want to be. And it's very hard to just get balanced. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel too good, but I don't want to feel too bad. But if I'm not healthy, I feel like shit anyway. If I'm not healthy and I don't feel good health-wise, I'm miserable. So that right there is something that I struggle with all the time, because if I don't eat right, which I have been, and I don't exercise, I feel like total crap. And I don't even want to really do anything at all. That just gives me enough drive to do something when I eat right and I exercise, and do those things. So I don't know. See, I think it's different for everyone. I think some people need to stay busy. Some people need to eat healthy and exercise like me. Some people can eat crappy food and then they can go to work or they can move around and they'll automatically feel better. But see, that's not the case for me. I have to eat healthy and exercise. I can't just eat whatever I want and exercise and feel good. It doesn't work like that for me. My body doesn't respond like that. And it's just, I think it's different for everybody. And each person has their own way of, it's just different for everyone. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the same for each person. And that's why this society and this system is moving towards the group mentality more and more. It's not focusing on individuals. It's not focusing on the individual person. That's why we're never going to help the individual person. And that's why today you got to help yourself. If you don't help yourself, nothing's going to happen. It's just not going to happen because they're not focused on individuality. That's not how our society is. It's focused on the group, the conformity, the brainwashing aspects of everything. So, it's tough sometimes being a loner and being someone that doesn't talk to a lot of people, but then sometimes I don't know if I want to say liberating, but sometimes it gets me through the day a lot better. I don't have so much stress and stuff, but then, it fluctuates. So, and there's a lot of people that they don't even think about a lot of this stuff. Like the same things that I do. There's some people that their brains just work and operate different. They think completely different. They can block out things that maybe I can't. And then there's some people that can do more things than what I can. So you gotta find your own energy and your own, oomph to get going. Because nobody's going to find it for you but you. And I know you may get to a point like I get to where I can't find it myself. I can't find it within myself to do and be what I want to be. And it's really weird. I can't really explain it right. It's really hard for me to explain these things right. I do my best to, but I'm not good at using specific words. So I have to talk a lot longer. And sometimes that makes me mad. I get pissed off when I have to keep talking and blabbing because I can't say a word or two that would explain what I'm going for to say. But anyway, man, I'm just getting a little off my chest that's on my head. That's just a little bit on my mind and stuff. I could sit here for hours and do this. It's not hard when you got so much stuff in your mind and your mind's constantly going and you're thinking about everything and you're doing the same monotonous stuff. It's not hard to just keep talking and talking about stuff, But anyway, I don't know. I think that is one of the best answers that we can give is, I don't know. I don't know. If someone asks you, hey, does God exist? I don't know, man. Hey, do you know if this thing does that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because then we can be open and vulnerable to knowing, maybe. So, later on, y'all.